Hey everybody, welcome to another adventure. Today we are headed on another camping trip. I don't know if you can see. But I got the bike packed away in there this time. We are headed to Quemahoning reservoir. Main reason I want to go there is there's a 15-mile loop. Always wanted to take my bike there and try and ride around that 15-mile loop. But today we are going to find our campsite, set up, and have a nice evening by the campfire. And then tomorrow we will be riding that loop. But I'll show you on the map here what we're doing. So this is the Purple Lizard Ohio Pile map. Just above Somerset, PA is where we are headed. Up here in the very corner of this Purple Lizard map is the Quemahoning reservoir. And you can see this little dotted line is a trail the whole way around the reservoir. We are going to ride our bike around this 15-mile trail while we are there. But today we are headed to the Quee Family Rec area. We have a campsite right out on this point. So it's a very pretty drive on the way over here. Leaves are starting to change. Hopefully when we get there, the leaves will be very nice in that area. The leaves are pretty here, but they look like they're about over almost. But this is my first view of the Quee Reservoir. I guess this is the very beginning of it. I have never been here, don't know much about it, just saw it on the Purple Lizard map, so should be a fun adventure. Look at that. I'm pretty anxious to see what our camp spot's gonna look like. So we have made it. Here is a sign, reserved for tent site 28. So I guess it's a walk-in from here. Let's see if we can find it. Well, you can see a 19 on the trail there. That might be a bit of a walk out to our site. I'll just have to take a few trips. Site 20. 22. 21. 23. 24. 25. Okay, I said site 28. Site T24 is actually what I reserved, looking at my phone here, which is good because 24 is right here. Look at this. Site 24. There we go. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Could we ask for a better site? Man. Happy face. Little wee bit of a walk, not much. Probably 2 trips. I'll have everything out here. Anything will be food. I'll probably want to keep that back at the vehicle. But wow. Look at this. should make for an awesome sunrise and sunset. Wow. I'm gonna have to say it already. Beautiful. So I'm gonna go get my stuff, bring it in, get set up, and I'll show you camp after I get it all set up. Boy, I'm excited. Look at it. Wow. So again, I can't get over how beautiful, how nice this is. I don't know if I told you, it's 23 bucks a night for the tent spot. Now I do have to walk. It was a good walk. I probably got a mile's worth of walking in back and forth to get set up here, but I'll show you the camp. Here we have our picnic table. Got my food all out, cooler. Got my chair ready to sit in. I'm gonna sit here and have a little coffee and some caramel corn in a little bit here. But I got my bike. Plan on riding that the whole way around, 15 miles around tomorrow. And here is our tent. And I'm still organizing things in there. The mat's getting, it's a self-inflating mat. It's getting inflated while we speak. But very excited, very happy, very amazed. Wow. Papa G's kettle corn. Oh, it smells like a carnival or a fair. It tastes. It tastes like a carnival or a fair. I'm going to sit here and enjoy a little bit of this. Once I get everything settled in, we're going to take a walk around. I'll show you around. I have no idea what's here. Facilities, trails. We're going to look together as soon as I'm done snacking. So we're pretty settled in here. I think we're going to check things out. We're going to walk up, see what for restrooms they have, shower facilities, stuff like that. See if they have a walking trail. We may even walk a little bit. Come along with me. A little playground over that way. Swings, little thing to climb on. There's a little beach area here. Pretty nice. It's a nice, very nice picnic and beach area here with beautiful views. Look at that. Wowzer. Oh, wow, what a beautiful beach. If you look over that way, look at the beautiful color. And that's right, that's the point that I'm camped on, out on that point. Look at that. B-E-A, beautiful. Wow. So it's pretty amazing. I never heard anything about this place, just saw it on the Purple Lizard map. My, is it really, really beautiful. I mean, look over here. Look at these pines. Those pines just swaying in the wind, the beautiful clouds, blue sky. But yeah, I never heard anything about this. And in this area, we are very near the 9/11 Memorial Site, very near that, Shanksville. Also near Shawnee State Park. A few other attractions in this area. So maybe that's why I don't see much on this. Not too many people get here. This would be a good place to come. Set up a base camp here and visit those places. Wow, very beautiful. Whoa, whoa. Wow, it looks like it gets deep quick too. Look at it. Look at that dark water. Very deep, very quick. Whoa. Whoa, I'm getting seasick. So they do have showers for overnight guests. We can probably look in this one. There's what the showers. Wow, very nice. Very, very nice. There you go. So yeah. Not sure what this is up here. It says Steel Museum. It's closed, but I want to see what it looks like. So this would be interesting. Interesting to see don't know if you can open dusk to dawn. Nope, it's closed. Look at this. Hello in there. So I don't know if that's something the water moves through exiting the dam. No idea, because the museum is closed. So look at this view. Wow, very cool place. Down there, I believe we walked past that, I saw you could get wood for like $5. Imagine you can rent boats or canoes maybe. But let's take a walk up this way. So there's the little cabins. Little cabins you can rent, and I think I remember seeing they're like $50 a night. Isn't bad for a nice little cabin. Another restroom closer to our campsite, which is nice. A little sink. We even have a church service. We even have tent sites, 29 and 30, back this way. I am curious, are you? Let's check it out. Wow, what a beautiful forest this is. And there is site 30. If you want seclusion in the pines, the lake just down that way, this might be it. And there is the next site, I believe. Yeah, site 29. Very nice. We're going to see where the trail leads us. So I believe that will eventually circle around, take us down to our campsite. But there was an arbor trail listed on the map just back that way. I'm going to see if I can find that. Then we'll come back to this spot and head back to our camp, maybe this direction. So I found our trail. It's just a wee little loop. Just a wee little loop right in this little area here. So yeah, it's funny when you look on maps, sometimes the trail looks a lot bigger. That was just a wee little trail, but we're gonna head back out where we were, because out by them campsites and back to mine is a little bit of a trail. Is that a jawbreaker or a ball? I believe it is a ball. So we're just about back to the point where I turned around and looked for that other trail. This is beautiful down in here. I'm pretty sure that will lead us down to our campsite, but where does this go? Inquiring minds want to know. So there's a bunch of these areas. Must be a group site. Very nice. Look at this. Big public fire ring there. But we're back that way somewhere. So let's see if we can make our way back to camp. So yeah, wow once again. Just an amazing, beautiful area. Man, look up. Look at that. Wow. Man. Very fortunate. Very lucky that I'm able to do this. Get to come to these kind of places. Wow. I don't know what those boxes are down there. Should we investigate? I think we need to investigate. So what are those? What are they? I guess they're just like little docks. They were probably little docks. Bring your canoe or boat in, maybe. Not sure. If you know for sure what these are, let me know. But I think we'll just continue right along here because our campsite should be pretty close here coming up. Wow, look at that big boy. Oh. Now see our tent up ahead there on the point. But since all these obstacles along the way, I think we'll go back up and take a trail to it. We just passed site 28 back there. Coming up on another site right in front of us here, and we'll soon be back to our site. And some fishing lures. Must be a good fishing spot at this site. Hi everybody, I'm home. Hi honey, I'm home. But back to our beautiful campsite. Wow. So it's pretty crazy how quickly the sun left me and how dark it's getting here already. Again, wowie, wow, wow. What a place. Just beautiful. But you can probably see I slipped into some more comfy camping clothes. We're soon going to start a fire, get something cooking for supper, and I'll give you a bite of that whenever we do that. Wow. One last look at the lake as the sun's going down on us. Look at this. And as I look at that, I'm a little scared about our 15-mile bike ride try tomorrow around this whole reservoir. Because it looks like over there we would have to be making a lot of elevation. I see that gap over there. I don't know how we would get through that gap over there. We'd be on the side of a mountain there. So it should be very interesting. So tune in tomorrow when we attempt, I say attempt, to do the I think it's Quee Trail. But that's their nickname for this place too, is the Quee. They call it the Quee. But we're going to try the Quee Trail tomorrow. Hopefully it's marked well enough. No promises we'll make the whole way around, but should be an adventure. Anyway, we're going to soon be cooking something here on the campfire. So we got our fire going, and we got sausages, Premio Hot Italian sausages. We are cooking. I'm cooking it in some water so they get cooked thoroughly, and then I'll turn them over and brown them good. So that's what we are having tonight: sausages and probably some Cheez-Its. And maybe some more of that festival caramel corn. But wow, the setting is simply amazing. I'll bring you back on when that's ready. So our light is fading very fast. Don't know if you can see. There are my sausages. Now, Mrs. DHD got me big rolls. I think she's trying to make me fatter. But I'll give you a bite once I get to the sausage.
Mmm. Good old hot sausage. Mmm. Ooh, and they're a little bitey. Mmm. 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 And we may have some Cheez-Its with that. And a little popcorn after that. But I'll give you one more bite. Mmm. Mmm. Now I'll see you by that campfire later. Wow. So it's only 7:15, and I'm watching these lights across. See if you can see these lights. You see over that way, there's lights. I'm thinking that looks like bicycles. I believe that's our bike trail, and that's people still riding on that bike trail. That's pretty wild. Now it could be ATVs, but I don't think they're allowed on that. It looks like bikes to me. I hope that's not me tomorrow. That late in the nighttime on the bike trail. I hope you can see them lights. Still a beautiful scene here. I don't know if you can see much. But wow, wow, and wow. I'm alone out here on my own little peninsula over that way. You can see the color lights of the RVers. My little campfire going. But yeah, pretty crazy. The lights are getting back, but they're on the other side. They got a ways to go to get over here. So I don't think there's much more I can show you tonight. So tune in for the next one when we'll be trying to ride that bike trail. But what a beautiful day, beautiful spot. Quemahoning reservoir. Wow. Never knew about it. Sure glad I saw it on the Purple Lizard map because it is amazing. But anyway, this is where we're going to end it. So thank you all for coming along. God bless all of you. I'm praying for all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
There are so many places I have placed upon a list. I wish I'd started sooner, if you catch my drift. You made these places special when you place them with your hand. They fill us with your presence when we hear your sweet command. I visit some quite often because they are close by. Others are so far away, I really have to try. But they are all so precious, touched by your mighty hand. It makes me dance and sing so loud, I feel like I'm in a band. Wowie, wow, wow is all that I can say. The joy that this spot brings me can brighten any day. I hope you travel with me and come along to stay. Wowie, wow, wow is what I have to say. Thank you for the strength to visit, even when I'm feeling low. I am so glad you sent me others to take along and show. Each day we have is special, especially when I see that I can live in wonder of what you gave to me. Wowie, wow, wow is all that I can say. The joy that this spot brings me can brighten any day. I hope you travel with me and come along to stay. Wowie, wow, wow is what I have to say. What I have to say. Wowie, wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Is what I have to say. Wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow is what I have to say. Wowie, wow, wow. It's such a special day.